Okay, so let's say you are borrowing $10,000 at an interest rate of 12.3% at a time of 365 days. But let's say that we want that this will be compounded monthly. Okay, well, what that means is that the future amount that you will owe is going to be your $10,000 that you borrowed, your principal, times 1, plus your interest rate that you still have to put in as a decimal. So 12.3%, if you're taking off the percent sign to turn it into a decimal, you have to divide by 100. So move your decimal place back 2 places. That means divided by 10, divided by 10. Each place value that you're moving to the left is a division by 10. So you're left with 0.123 divided by n. Well, what's n? N is the number of compoundings per year. Number of compoundings per year. Okay, so if it's compounded monthly, there are 12 months in a year, so your n would be 12. So compounded monthly means n is 12. Okay, and then we have to raise it to the nt power, and I recommend putting this into parentheses. The nt power would be n is 12 times t, and again, put t in years. So even though the problem might say 365 days, you're going to put that in as a 1 because it's 1 year. Or it might say 6 months. Well, 6 months is half a year, so you would put in t equals 0.5 then. So make sure you're putting your time in years. Okay, so now we will go in to Desmos and enter all of this information in to the Desmos graphing calculator. Okay, so if we put this into Desmos, we will have 10,000 times 1 plus 0.123 divided by 12. And then that gets raised to, we'll use the little caret symbol on your keyboard to raise it to the 12 times 1 power. I think it doesn't like my, something about this that it doesn't like. Now I'm going to need to okay, so our final answer when we enter it into Desmos, again, leave out the comma on the 10,000. And when you raise it to this, the power, I recommend putting that in